Hey guys, let's talk about how to fill in the slides to show off your in-progress artwork. So these are your mid-project check-ins. So you see I have open here the in-progress art slides template. You have each been given a copy of this to use. So make sure you open it up, check it out. So first thing on this first one here, slide 1, put your name. Please insert your name here, type on it, put in your name. You're welcome to change the backgrounds as well. All I ask is when you do your ones with the art, that it is not very distracting. But this cover page, decorate it to your heart's content. So let's go here into slide 2. This is my example. So this is what I want it to look like when you turn in your check-ins. So at the top, we got the name and date. So the date that I'm doing the check-in. Today so here's a little prompt telling me, what did you do today? Next I need to, what are you going to do next? Then we got 3 pictures. 1 full picture of your entire piece. Now obviously yours won't say example on the top. But 1 picture of your full piece, even if it's not all the way done. And then 2 detailed pictures. Okay, so that means that you're going to zoom in and show me 2 smaller areas blown up larger. Show me some details of what you've been working on. And in the bottom, you're going to tell me, what do you have a question on? So with my example here, little sketch I found in a sketchbook of a squirrel playing poker. I think it was going to be with another squirrel. So today I started drawing my rough draft for my project using pencil. I drew everything seen. I didn't have time to do much to the second animal. There's really nothing there besides the arm. Next I need to add my other animal and decide how will I make it look different. My zoomed in areas are of the feet and of the table with their cards. The question, do I need to make the feet bigger? So I was realizing that my feet were kind of small, so that's why I included a detailed picture. If you're going to ask a question about something specific, make sure it's in one of those detailed pictures. I did also explain this out to you in slide 3, talking about what you would need to have. Please make sure in your writing parts that you are detailed and specific. Like in the question area, do not just write, what do you think? That's not very helpful. Not for me, not for you. What's going to help you is to look and think about specific areas you need to work on and ask questions that will help me to lead you in the right direction. Okay? So if we look at slides 4 and 5, they're almost the same. But if you notice, the whole art picture is different. So one of them is if you're doing a vertical piece of art, so it is up and down. The other one is if it's a horizontal piece of art, sideways. So use whichever format's going to work best for you. What I recommend is keeping the 2 examples at the top and just duplicate and put down below the one you're going to fill in. So let's say I have a sideways piece of art, so I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to have number 5, I'm going to right click, duplicate slide. Now I have another one. So I can just go in and fill this in. I can just type in the text box that's there. I can get rid of name and date and write in my own name, or I can add in a new text box. The T, you draw the box and you type in. Same thing with the today I and next I need to and the question. You can either continue in those text boxes or draw on your own. To add the pictures, here's what you need to do. You're going to go to Insert, Image. Now your photo either needs to be saved on your Google Drive or uploaded onto your computer and saved. So it depends on where your photo is saved at. Mine is saved on my computer, so I'm going to click there. And it's going to bring me up to all my files. Let's see here. What am I going to use for my piece of art? What was this one? So you can always just click on it, look at it. Now I have a Mac, so it's showing me the Mac's version of things. That shouldn't be anything new. I think that's a horizontal picture, so that's not going to work. Let's go with this one. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it was a reference picture from earlier. So I inserted it and it showed up big. I'm going to grab the corner, pull it over here. Now I want to make it as big as I can to fill in that box. Now you notice my photo that I'm attaching is not quite as big as that original box. No big deal, just kind of center it, make it look nice. Now, in order to add in your details, you have 2 options. You could take separate pictures that have your details, or you can use your one nice picture, if it's a good quality picture, and crop it. So here's what I do. I'm going to right click on my big picture, copy, click off of it, right click, paste, or you can use your little shortcuts on your keyboard. Now I'm going to move this off to the side. Now what I want to do is crop it. Let's say I want to crop in on these little flowers here. So I'm going to go up to the crop button, crop. I'm going to go to the corners so that arrow shows up, and I'm going to drag it. Let's see, I'll make this one my horizontal zoom detail, so it's going to be sideways like that. Once I like it, click out of it. Now I just move it and fill it in the box. There we go, there's one detail. Now I can do that again, paste, and I can get my second detail. Maybe I want it to show the blending of colors. Maybe I have a question with that. Crop. I'm going to come from over here, and let's go just sideways there. I want to show off those colors. Click out of it, and then arrange it to fill the box as close as you can. And there we go. That's how I show those different details, because maybe my question here would have to do with blending the colors or with the highlights on these flowers, whatever. But you see how those are bigger than the original. They're zoomed in details. Fill in all that information. Make sure that you attach this into the assignment when you go to turn it in, and click turn in. And that is how you fill in the in-progress artwork checks for middle of projects. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email.